we're going to show you one of the highlights, a few highlights from the greatest baseball game ever played.
Absolutely.
And just to set this up, so there have been 12 players who have hit 3 home runs in a postseason playoff game in the history of baseball.
Yeah.
And there have been 26 players who have pitched in a playoff game and had 10 strikeouts or more. Shohei Ohtani did both.
Yes.
3 home runs, and he pitched a shutout with 10 strikeouts.
Yes.
Through 6 innings. It's amazing. So let's do the highlights of the
Dodgers
home runs. First swing of the game. Boom.
Shohei
Out of the park.
lighting up the highlights already.
And this is
That
the big
one.
one.
That one went literally over, out of the stadium.
Yeah.
It went out of the stadium.
Yeah.
I don't think that's ever happened at Dodger Stadium before.
Not that I can remember. And
There it goes, number 3.
This is the one where the catcher is actually clapping
Yeah,
as
exactly.
he's rounding the bases. There's nothing else to do but clap at that point.
So, we can. So there have been a lot of sports writers that have engaged in debate about, is this the greatest performance by a baseball player ever? It's hands down, it is.
Yeah.
There was a pitcher who, I think he did hit 3 home runs, but he gave up. He didn't have 10 strikeouts. He maybe didn't have any strikeouts that game or something like that. And then it got to the point where the sports writers, it was so obvious that it was the greatest performance by a baseball player ever, that they then started to determine, is this the greatest performance by an athlete of any sport? And I'm biased. I'm a baseball guy. I'm a Dodger fan. I'm certainly an Ohtani fan. And
it's going to be really interesting. Toronto's very good.
Mm-hmm.
And the Dodgers are on a streak right now.
Yeah.
And we know a little thing about baseball. Streaks end.
Yep.
And when they end with a clunk.
They can be challenging.
They can be brutal. And so how they respond, how they keep it together, they've had a lot of rest. So
maybe too much.
Maybe too much rest.
Mm-hmm.
There's all these different things that go into winning that series, and Roberts has got to have them ready to go.
Yeah,
because they haven't had the big bats until this game.
Yeah, Dodgers took a lot of criticism for the amount of money that they paid Ohtani.
Oh yeah,
on this contract, $700 million over 10 years, very backloaded.
Yes,
right?
A lot of it's deferred.
Did you know they've already earned it all back?
Have they really?
They have.
With
the licensing deals and the marketing stuff in Japan, and they've made that contract back.
They made it back
already.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a brilliant move. It does make you wonder
him
why
being
the
back
Angels
pitching too has paid dividends. That's the other thing about the Dodgers. These series that we did not see last year. They really struggled with pitching last year.
Yeah.
And this year their pitching has been tremendous.
Yeah.
Hopefully that carries itself into Toronto.
It was the only real challenge to that was Kershaw's last outing. That was hard to watch.
That was extremely hard to watch. And unfortunately, Clayton Kershaw, Hall of Famer, will retire a Dodger, maybe be a player coach or a coach. I'm hoping he does something like that for the Dodgers. But in the playoffs for the last decade or so, he's just
at least six years. Yeah,
yeah,
just
doesn't have it.
He's gotten them there, but then it has the playoffs.
And it just shows. Yes, baseball is a very physical game. One of the hardest things to do is to hit a baseball.
Yeah,
but it's such a mental game, and so much of what happened to him that day was just mental.
Yeah,
he just had a mental
break. It's called the game of inches for a reason. Inches when it comes to where your pitch location is, where your swing is in relation to the ball, where the throw is to first. And, it is literally there's so many things that can happen to have things go one way or the other on just the smallest little tweak.
Yeah.
And to and you're right. Having played baseball and thought that I was good until I saw a big league curveball, I realized, nope, I'm not it.
Yeah.
I mean, hitting either a 98 mile an hour fastball or an 88 mile an hour curveball. I mean, it's magic. It is literally magic.
Yeah. No, I have tons of respect for the hitters for baseball players, because it's one of the hardest games.
Yeah.
One of the hardest
Really
games.
is.
And this will be a great series. I mean, hopefully the Dodgers will pull it out, but I think it's going to be competitive.
Yeah. It'll be fun to watch.